McNulty and Bunk investigates the murder of William Grant, the security guard in D'Angelo's murder trial who testified against him. McNulty believes Grant was murdered by Avon Barksdale and resolves for testifying in the trial. McNulty believes Avon Barksdale murdered Grant to send a message to anyone who thinks about testifying against his crew.
Message!
Bunk, on the other hand, is a bit skeptical.
Don't make sense to ace this motherfucker after he done testified.
Sends a hell of a message, though.
McNulty visits former prosecutor, Judge Phelan. He reveals to the judge that Lieutenant Daniels, who's in charge of the case, thinks he can bring down Avon Barksdale with a simple buy-in bus. Judge Phelan suggests that they bring the case to the newspapers. McNulty thinks it's a bad idea because by doing so, they will now be on Avon Barksdale radar. McNulty wanted a more incognito approach. McNulty suggests Judge Phelan to inform the deputy commissioner that they have lost a witness who testified against D'Angelo Barksdale and they should keep it out the newspaper. He also asks the judge not to mention his name while relaying this message, seeming that everyone hates him for opening the Barksdale investigation in the first place.
Asshole lieutenant thinks he can buy-bust his way to Avon Barksdale?
You want leverage? We give the dead witness angle to the newspaper, stir some real shit.
No, that tips Barksdale that someone's working him. Just put it to the deputy ops. You lost a witness who testified in your court. And when you call Burrell this time, you forget my fucking name.
Who do you think you are?
Lieutenant Daniels and the rest of his detail arrives at their office, a worn-down damp basement in the Clarence M. Mitchell Jr. courthouse.
Who's for McNulty?
Officer Pribusky, aka Press, accidentally discharged his firearm in the office while showing it off to narcotics officer Carver. Lieutenant Daniels, from this point, branded Press an idiot and doesn't want him on his detail.
Fuck! Oh, I forgot the one in the chamber. And,
Detective Kima's informant, Bubbles, started his first day on the job. He shows up at the high-rise towers where D'Angelo previously worked at. He presents himself as a person just trying to make some money by selling hats. Bubbles had a variation of colors with these hats, but he will only place red hats on individuals that Kima should really pay attention to. Kima snaps photos of these individuals from her vantage point. McNulty and Bunk paid a visit to the pits and questioned D'Angelo about the murder of William Grant. Their main objective was to pressure D'Angelo into snitching.
I'm a murder police. I'm here about the bodies.
D'Angelo gave them nothing and was placed under arrest.
D'Angelo here knows that. He remembers me from the trial, right?
Man, y'all ain't got nothing else to do today?
No, nothing.
Y'all ain't got no charge.
While in the interrogation room, homicide detective Bunk convinced D'Angelo to write a statement to William Grant's family.
2 jobs and 3 kids. Crying their little orphan asses to sleep over this shit because they lost their mama some years ago. No mama and no daddy.
It might be a good thing for you to write a little letter to those children. And you let them know you sorry.
Sad enough with the kids, being orphaned and everything.
I thought it was from Bunk's desk.
D'Angelo's lawyer then arrives and prevented him from self-criminalization.
Your client.
What the fuck? Stop writing now. Just shut up.
Kingpin Avon Barksdale held a family gathering. D'Angelo, his girlfriend, and his baby were present. Avon was privy about the arrest and the statement D had made to the cops. Avon wants D to never make any type of statements to the cops ever again.
You think we killed the motherfucker? And if we did, we had a reason. And if we didn't, we had a reason. But either way, you ain't got shit to do with it. I don't want to hear shit about you writing nothing to no one. Got it? Yeah. Now come on, man. Let's go in here and have some good time, get some ribs before they be ate all the ribs up.
Detective Herc, Carver, and Press, after drinking a few beers, decide to go down to the towers and fuck shit up, just to let the drug dealers know who really run things.
Right fucking now, we go into those towers and we let them know.
Hey, yo, come here, man. Come here, where you going? But don't act like you don't know me. Put your hands up. Put that down. Drop that shit. Drop that shit. Case the fuck. Put your hands up.
With a little ego trip, Press ended up gun butting a 14-year-old kid who was leaning on his car.
I ain't doing nothing.
You done fucked up, man.
Really? What? I got nothing for you.
McNulty's partner Bunk gave him a phone call, telling him to check the newspaper. Judge Phelan had apparently thrown McNulty under the bus.
Oh, no.
You happy now, bitch?
Lieutenant Daniels arrives at the scene at the pits, and Press admits that he was the one who hit the kid with the firearm.
Now tell me, who cold cut the kid?
Me.
Lieutenant Daniels then instructed Press on how to gaslight the situation.
Maybe when he raised the bottle in a threatening manner, you used a kill light, not the handle of your service weapon to incapacitate the suspect. Go practice. You fuck the bullshit up when you talk to internal. I can't fix it. You're on your own.
McNulty visited Judge Phelan once more. He approached him about the case being in the newspaper, after he specifically asked him not to do so. Judge Phelan essentially told McNulty it was out of his control.
What?
You don't think it's around about the witness? Lawyers, clerks, jurors, everybody talks.
I'm in the shit here, Your Honor.
What can I tell you?
Fuck you.
Lieutenant Daniels gets a phone call while in bed with his wife saying the 14-year-old kid who was gun-butted by Press is blind in one eye, which further complicated things for the Baltimore Police Department.
What happened?
He's blind in one eye.
Oh.
The kid. The 14-year-old.